Pow, welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Now today is the climax of the first Guardians of the Galaxy wave of the year, Marvel Legends of course. In front of me we have all of the pieces we need to complete the Titus Build-A-Figure. Now to do that, you will need to buy every single figure in the first Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legends wave, which include Drax, Yondu, Vance Astro, Angela, Darkhawk and Nova. There is no Build-A-Figure piece with Star-Lord, so it is not necessary to collect him, but I would say buy him because he's a good figure. So yeah, if you buy all of those figures, you get a piece each in the box, and then now we can build him. So let's do that, shall we? And hopefully everything goes fine. So body, let me zoom out a bit, by the way. Let me zoom out a bit, otherwise we're not going to see nothing, are we? Let me zoom out and lift that up. See what we got going on. So I'm doing this live on camera for the first time, so if something breaks I might shed a tear. But leg, so far so good. I've had issues with legs in the past, but I think that's the right leg. Yep, it is. Second leg. Usually one of the plugs is smaller than the other, so you can tell which leg to do what, but I suppose I'm clever enough to figure that out myself now, big boy. So yeah, 2 legs in. So far, so good. I at least think that. Are the muscles even joining up? I don't know, maybe. It looks a bit off to me, but have I got them in the right sort of legs? I bloody hope I have. If I haven't, let me know in the comments. Otherwise I'll feel a bit of a fool. Okay, we got one tiger arm. Click. There you go, you heard that. It is in. Need to lift this up a little bit now so we don't know what's going on. There we go. Second tiger arm, because his arm got blown off. There we go. I think that's looking all right so far. And then lastly, we have this tiger head with his one laser eye. He didn't always have one eye. I think he lost his arm and the eye in the one same battle against maybe the Chitauri, I think. Maybe. But yeah, that went in. I didn't hear a click, but it feels like it's went in tight. Now, there's the click now. So yeah, there we go. Is that it? I think that's it, people. I think we are done. That is first impressions of the Titus Build-A-Figure. Now, I've read that it is on the same mould as the recent Space Venom, but I sold mine, so I don't have that for comparison. But the size seems pretty decent. The cannon, not much detail to it, but there is room to put stuff in there. So if you do make your own cannons, or I suppose you can put something in there, and some ACBA artists can get creative with actually making effects for that. He's got like a metal sort of Winter Soldier style arm, but that looks decent. His hand with this tiger claw looks pretty good. The gold paint is very simple, but it is very accurate to how he looks in the comics. It is a Nova Corps uniform. He was a member of the Supernovas before going all evil. So yeah, that's why he sort of looks like he's wearing the same outfit as Nova. If I can quickly grab him, because they were both members of the Nova Corps. And yeah, he is basically a space tiger that got beat up in a battle, so now he has a laser eye and a cannon. But before that, he was just a normal tiger. But yeah, I guess this will be a good time to sort of give you a little bit of information of who Titus actually is. So this is the part of the video where we try and explain who is he, and I give you a little bit of information on the character that this figure is inspired by. So Titus, who exactly is he? Well, he made his debut in Nova #1 Volume 5 in April of 2013. Now Titus wasn't always a bad guy. He was a member of the Supernovas, a branch of the Nova Corps, and he actually served with Jesse Alexander, the father of Sam. But soon after Jesse went missing, the Chitauri attacked, and this is when Titus lost his arm and he lost his eye. Several years later, it was revealed that Titus was now working alongside the Chitauri, and this is when he first came to Earth and met Sam because he was looking for his father's helmet. Now, skipping over the details, and spoiler alert, but Sam Alexander did actually kill Titus in the comics, but I think it's been later revealed that he's still alive somewhere. But you can still see Titus around, as he has appeared in other forms of media, mainly the cartoons, including Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man. Pal, so I hope that helped. Again, I do not claim to be an expert at all, but it is nice to have a little bit of information on the characters that these figures are inspired by, especially a wild card character like this, and quite a modern one, because he's more known for being in the cartoons than he is in the comics. I think he was in the Spider-Man cartoon and in the more recent Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon. I haven't seen them, so I have no idea what he's portrayed like in them, but I have read that he is in them. But yeah, he's growing on me the more I look at him, to be fair. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this figure, but he's a decent size. Let's just get the tape measure out. And as you can see, up to his ears, he is about 8 inches tall, which is okay for a Build-A-Figure size. What I've always also noticed, as well, is that it looks like he's got a swivel on the boot. It actually looks like, but then it seems to, you can actually feel where the joint should be, but it seems to have been glued in place. So there is no joint on the sort of boot, which is a bit weird. It's like they wanted to, but then they changed their mind. I think it's because from the boot up, his leg is the same as Venom, and then they've retooled the boot just for this Build-A-Figure. Possibly, that's just me guessing, not like it matters. But yeah, he has grown on me, to be fair. He has grown on me. So yeah, this is Titus. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me do a few comparisons to finish off. As they are both space characters, I thought this would be a good opportunity to show off Thanos and my custom Thanos throne. And to be fair, he sort of reminded me of Thanos, as they're both wearing the dark blue and sort of gold. So they do look pretty decent together. He does look like he could be a decent sort of minion for Thanos. And they look pretty good standing next to each other right there. Both space-based villains. But let me take Thanos out of his throne just to show you size comparison with this guy. So Titus is actually bigger than Thanos, which I'm not sure how comic accurate that is. Thanos is definitely meant to be a scarier, more menacing villain, but Titus is a decent size. But yeah, and I just thought I'd quickly show off my Thanos throne. Made it myself out of foam. Nothing amazing, but I do quite like it, based it off some of the recent appearances that Thanos has been in the Marvel films, in the MCU. So yeah, that's my Thanos throne. Enjoy. Here's Titus compared to 2 recent Build-A-Figures we've got from Hasbro, including Juggernaut and the Sandman. Now, Juggernaut looks like a beast compared to these two, so anyone complaining about the size of Juggernaut is an idiot. I do think that is a very good size for Juggernaut. But yeah, Titus stands at about the same size, probably a little bit taller because of the years in Sandman, definitely more bulkier. But even still, these are decent sized Build-A-Figures. And then to finish, as always, here's Titus compared to the rest of the figures in this wave. And now I've got all of these figures laid out, posed on the table. I have to admit, it does look like a very solid wave with a decent mix of both comic figures and MCU characters. So I'm really happy that I have got this full wave. And the Titus Build-A-Figures growing on me quite a lot, considering now I know a little bit more about the character. But the Angela figure's great as well. I even like the Darkhawk. The MCU characters are great. And then even Nova there in the middle is very good. So yeah, happy with the wave. Very hard for me to rank them, so I'm not going to rank them because I have no idea. But overall, very happy with the wave. So thank you very much to anyone who has watched all the reviews. I have a playlist on my channel right now where I review and give you my thoughts and sort of explain the characters for every single one of these guys. So make sure you go on my YouTube channel and check out the other reviews if you haven't already. But my name has been Dan W. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you again on the next wave of figures. Hopefully the X-Men wave. Fingers crossed I get my hands on that soon. But until then, make sure you subscribe and I will see you on the next one.